How's it, race fans? Welcome, Next Gen Broadcasting, live on YouTube. We are stoked to bring you Front Row ESports. We got the Xfinity and Busch Series 2022 Xfinity, race number 4 at Vegas International Speedway. We got ourselves one doozy up here tonight, folks, as we've seen some hot action on this track throughout this week. And all this is brought to you tonight by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotels. Man, I'm stoked with all this. I'm Chris Paul Amos. I'm going to be your host tonight, along with a slew of drivers and race command up in the booth tonight. We got a few different cats to help out with tonight's race here. I mean, this could be one for the books, I think, here, because this is going to be a high stakes, high speed, all in run. I mean, we're talking some of these drivers are going to have to really enter up their talent for this Falcon Flag style of race here. I mean, they're going to go for broke and for the gustos, I think. And we're going to be getting to Vegas, so it's going to be one heck of a race here. Got a quick style of a format, and like I said, we got our boys here all up on deck right now. We got Tom Fredis here. He is our gunny sergeant in charge, going to be leading up race command. Tom, you got a copy?
I got a copy, Chris.
Is that Tom?
Chris, got a copy.
All right, man. Tom, so hey, we got ourselves the Xfinity Busch here up tonight. What do you have? Like a good.
Yeah. So tonight our Marriott Hotel Xfinity Series. They got 100 laps tonight. They have 75% fuel, so they have going to look at about a 36 to a 40 lap run on fuel. They have 4 extra sets of tires. They have no spare cars in the hauler, so drivers are going to have to take care of them race cars, keep them cars clean. And I look forward to a good race. I'm getting reports that cars are on the tight side tonight, so drivers are going to take care of that right front, and hopefully not getting that wall coming off too, but it should be a good race.
I'm stoked to see you getting, like you said, on the tight side, which will really attention to those right front tires and whatnot. You're building up that heat, and that things can be.
Hi, folks. Well, we apologize about that. I think we might have just lost Chris. He's been having some difficulties and some internet connection difficulties for a little bit now, but he will be all squared away coming next week. So, you there, Chris? All right, well, we got drivers right now finishing up qualifying. They have about 1 minute and 50 seconds left of qualifying so far. Thank you for the input there, Steven. I appreciate it. So right now, our current qualifying order is we have Matthew Bell, the 95s, currently sitting first. Shane Abbey, number 84, currently sitting second. So those are 2 provisional drivers starting first and second at the moment. We have about 1 minute and 15 seconds here left of qualifying, as we still have quite a few drivers who have not turned a lap yet in qualifying. So I'm sure we're going to see some grid changes here in a few as far as that goes.
And the 95 of Matthew Bell did have the fastest lap in practice, as well as a 30.06.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for that, Mike. And I am looking at practice times and qualifying times. They are about 1/10 off of what they practice. It seems some drivers did pick up, but most of the drivers did lose about 1/10 from practice to qualifying. And I am also noticing the track temp is dropping quite a bit from what these drivers are practicing, as the sun is starting to set here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and we are about ready to get these drivers up on the grid and get them engines fired and get the show on the road.
going to be interesting watching the drivers adjusting that cooling temperature there if the car is already so tight.
Yeah, and that's a good point there, Mike. And typically with these Xfinity cars, you know, when the track gets cooler, you know, they tighten up even more. So it's really I'm really anxious to see who's going to be able to take care of them tires and keep that car out of the wall. That's going to be key. Manage that throttle and put, you know, just keep it out of the wall. Keep a clean race car is what we need tonight. All right. All right, so we got drivers taking grid in here. We have Matthew Bell in 95 starting first. We have Shane in number 84 starting second. We have Jared in the 04 starting third. We have Dustin Lamb in the 010 starting fourth. We have Garrett number 35 starting fifth. We have Spencer the number 54 starting sixth. We got JR the number 96 starting seventh. We got Tyler Ott the number 56 starting eighth. We got Ty the number 61 starting ninth. We have Garrett in the 926 starting 10th. We have Chad the number 411 11th. Chris number 15 starting 12th. We have, I apologize if I butcher your name. Anybody help me out with number 13?
Fabricio Lamano.
Fabricio, okay. Thank you for that, guys. Number 31 is starting 13th. Michael Adams, the number 28, is starting 14th. Kenny, number 14, is starting 15th. We got Dave, the number 39, 16th. Zach in the 333 is 17th. Andrew in the 026 is 18th. And Nicholas, number 19, is starting 19th. We only had 19 drivers take time in this race. We do have 29 drivers looking to take the green flag here tonight, as we are about to roll off here and start this pace lap. What do you guys think about tonight's race? You got any picks? Who do you want to keep an eye on tonight?
I'm definitely keeping an eye on that Matthew Bell. You know, fastest lap in practice. Put it up there on the pole. Let's see if he can stay out there. He's got that 56 Spotify machine there.
Yep, I agree. But these guys had better be in the management tonight, because if we get some long green flag runs, then that's going to ultimately show what everybody has, and it's going to come down to strategy from that point on.
Yeah, copy that. I think it's going to be really interesting to see, especially with track cooling down, 100 laps. And like we said earlier, it's a flag-to-flag race. We have no stages. The only cautions would be if somebody wrecks on the track and we have a caution. You know, who knows? What do you think? Could we get a complete flag-to-flag green race? What do you guys think?
I think the changing of these of the track is just enough to promise a few cautions along the way.
I do have to agree with you on that. That is very true, especially with how tight these cars are.
And my correction, Matthew Bell is the 95 in the Spotify machine. Sorry for that.
All right, we got the cars rolling into 3 and 4 right now. We got the Mustang pulling off. We'll get ready to go green. And we are green flag. We are racing here at Las Vegas. We got a good start here for most of the drivers.
Which help. I think it's going to span out, give some drivers the room, which is what we want to see. First lap, just getting used to their cars again. Racing as a group.
We got the top 5 are all single file. We got 2 wide, like most of the field there in the back. A lot of good racing here in the back. We got 2 cars kind of starting to work their way up front. Oh yeah, they are jockeying for position here in the middle of the field. You got those cars in the back trying to work their way up front. Got them fresh tires.
Oh, there we go.
got to
Oh,
turn.
there
We
we
got to
go.
crash out of two. Crash out of two.
That happened in the back of the field. As they were fanning out, it just was developing, and it took out a few cars. So I'm hoping that our attrition rate is not going to be high, but that looks pretty severe.
Looked like we almost had about a 4 wide going there, going to the corner. We had Rachel Hunt there in the bottom. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 026 got in the 19, and it just started from there. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Yeah, looked like it took out about 4 cars. Some other cars look like they don't have too much damage. Should be able to get in there, get some repairs, and get back out there for them valuable points for sure.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Some of the damage is maybe not so severe to where, they lose an atrocious amount of time coming on a pit road, but they're obviously going to be behind the 8 ball for a while, and let's see what happens here.
Yeah, copy that. We do have... So, we got some cars coming down pit road. They obviously are the cars that were involved in that wreck. Gonna get some damage fixed. And hopefully they can get back out there and maybe not lose too much time. Got one car missing a front end. Seems like he has the worst of it there. Everybody else with the cars are pretty much still intact, which will be good. Now again, these Xfinity cars, they have the composite bodies. So they can take damage pretty well. Kind of like I want to say the next gen cars, because they are still the next gen cars to us. The Cup cars, they can handle damage pretty well and doesn't slow them up too much. So I think a lot of these drivers are going to be okay. If anything, you get some damage there on the right side. Normally it loosens the car up a little more, so could be in some favor of some of these drivers.
Maybe.
Car a little tight, get a little right front damage, loosen it up a little bit.
Might be all a part of their plan.
You never know. It could be a part of the plan. Who knows? Alright, so we got the pace car here going around the track, getting everybody ready to go. We should be getting the 1 to go this time by, I believe. If my math is correct, we will find out here shortly in about a minute here. Alright, so just got a call from the booth. We are at 2 to go. So these drivers got 2 more times around before we let them loose 1 more time. So what do you guys think? You think after this quick caution, drivers are gonna maybe take a step back, give each other a little more room, and try to get some green flag laps in? Or do you think, we all know cautions sometimes tend to breed cautions. What do you guys think?
Well, I actually
really think we're out of that. Oh, go ahead, Greg. Sorry.
I actually think some of these guys would, settle down a little bit because they realize it's a long race. Nobody wants any damage to their race car, so, let your tire pressures build up, get some laps in, get the feel for what you need, and then attack. There's a time to pace and a time to race. If you want to be aggressive and push the issue, perhaps you may be drawing yourself into something that you don't really want to be a part of.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Greg. I do have to agree with you. I know we're going to have drivers there in the back of the pack that, desperately want to get up front. Then we're going to have those drivers that just kind of want to ride, just take it easy, log some laps, get a feel for the car. Again, like we said before, the track is cooling down. It's cooling down quickly as the sun is starting to set here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We are 1 to green. They are getting them stacked up 2 by 2 as we're into the middle of 1 and 2 here. Lights are out on the pace car. It will be going green next time by.
with leader's choice on the restarts is all important for the leader to get out to a good start, and everybody is going to be stacked up behind him. The leader has taken the bottom of the racetrack as his starting position on this restart.
Which I'm surprised he took the bottom with how tight these cars are. Personally, I would have taken the outside. A little tight on the restart, get that jump, stay in the throttle a little more. But that's just my opinion. We will see if it pays off for him as the pace car leads him down into turn 4, peeling off. He'll get ready to go green one more time.
Yeah, you can tell the drivers are stacking up already.
Green, green, green. Here we go.
There's a stack up.
Yeah, there definitely was a stack up there on the start. Leaders got away pretty clean. Actually, Matthew got away really clean. Big old lead out there up front. That clean air is going to help him out a lot. Got some racing back here. We got the 39 and the 28 battling side by side. Cars stacked up behind them. I am definitely seeing some cars run that high line, which I think later on the run, that high line is definitely going to rubber up and it's going to come in. I look for a lot of drivers running that high line later on in the run, especially in older tires.
Yeah, but there are some ill-handling race cars out there right now.
Yeah, there really is.
It's going to take a lot of confidence and a lot of rubber to loosen that top line.
Yeah, you're 100%.
I just don't think the drivers have the confidence in their race cars to run that close to the wall right now this early.
No, and I completely get it. And it's one of those gambles, if you really want to take that chance running that high this early in the race and risk damaging that race car. Personally, I wouldn't. I want to keep that car clean for as long as possible.
Wow, Alex Weaver up for 13 spots.
He is a man on a mission, up to 7th.
He practiced very well with it, throughout practice. I was kind of taking him out in lap times, and he was very consistent. So look out for him.
Yeah, you are right about that, Greg. And I watched him earlier in the race there. He was making that middle line work. Notice him back down to the bottom now as we're watching him battle at 31. See how he does here going into 1. Taking that outside, see if that pays off for him here. And you can tell that car's a little tight, a little side draft there. Should have a real big run oh, look at that run coming down the back straightaway. That was a nice job there by Alex, getting that outside there to work. As in front of him, looks like we're pretty single file there, looking at the leaders. Looks like the leaders are pretty content, just kind of ride right now, log some laps.
Now, looking at his photo there on his SDK, you don't really think that's what Alex Weaver looks like, right?
I mean, I don't know. It looks like
someone else we know.
It does look like someone else to me. I mean, that'd be cool. I would not complain. Unfortunately,
I think
his favorite race car driver.
I think that might be. If I was a betting man and we are in Vegas, that'd be a pretty good bet.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
There is still a glare coming into the trioval until the sun sets a little more as that temperature drops. That could be a problem early on.
And speaking of that sun starting to set, I mean, we all know, as drivers, how hard that sun is, on that trioval and how blinding it is. Greg, walk us through. How blinding is that sun, and how does it affect us as drivers, for these drivers in this race?
Well, basically, as you're coming off and going into the trioval, that sun hits you just prior to coming into the trioval, and as the sun sets, the glare actually, gets reduced, but for a small period of time, drivers are going to be hampered by that, and it can be a clear obstacle for someone misjudging, an entry point or discussing other things until we get further into the race, where that glare will be drastically reduced and the drivers can actually go on about their business.
Yeah, copy that. And looking here at our top 4, they have caught Matthew Bell. They're only about 3/10 right now behind Matthew. So they're they've been catching him little by little here the last few laps. So I wonder if he's taking it easy, or if he's maybe ran a little too hard, maybe abused that right front. We'll have to see here in a few laps. But I noticed a lot of drivers are starting to run that middle. They're especially in 1 and 2, maybe take a little bit easy on that right front, keep them temps down. And that's going to be key tonight.
Yeah, the leader is currently running. The leader's currently running the middle. I think he's just kind of gapping people at this point, saving his stuff, and he's been searching around. Majority of drivers have been on the bottom of the racetrack, but I see that crew's expanding as we progress.
We've got a car down pit road. Randy Brashears looks like he doesn't have a front end. I don't know if that was an earlier incident.
Yeah.
Might be changing some tires.
Yeah, he was involved in that. First incident. Yeah, if I was him, I'd be trying to get a little more front end on that car because he's gonna be way off the pace. So here we are, back up with our leaders. We got Matthew Bell. He's starting to check out a little bit again. Maybe he's picked the pace a little bit, or
Well,
maybe.
The line that he's running right now is indicative of where everybody else needs to be, because he's being able to, and as I indicated a few laps earlier, he was just kind of, gapping people for a second to see what they had. And the second that he went to the middle, he actually started increasing his speed and increasing his gap.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. I do see, as we're back here with 8th, 9th, and 10th, got a good little battle going on here.
And further back in the pack, about 8th, 9th, they're starting to develop that high line even further back now into 14th and 15th place.
Yeah, here we go. We got a battle for the lead. We got Shane. Yeah, that was a battle for second. Yeah, Shane has clicked. He got second. The 04 is going to have a run. Is he going to try the crossover? Yes, he is. Can he make it stick here in 3? Shane's going to have that run here on the outside.
Yes,
got it.
That's where it's
Shane
at.
got that run.
That's where it's at.
Now, does Shane have enough right now to track down Matthew Bell? And again, for the drivers, all these front runners, the top 20 that was not involved in that wreck, obviously they did not pit. So we are about 15 laps away from what potentially could be green flag pit stop. So we have to definitely keep an eye on that.
We all know how difficult the pit lane entry is on here in Vegas.
Ooh, this pit road entry is hard enough, let alone on hot tires. It is atrocious. But it will be interesting to see who practiced that pit road entry. Whoever did is going to gain a lot of time on pit road for sure. And if you got a battle back here, we got a battle for 4th back here, running side by side. Yep, we got the 96 and the 54 here. They're putting on a good show, battling back and forth. Oh, ooh. Did they touch that? That was close.
That was very close. If that wasn't a side draft, I don't know what was.
Yeah.
Trying to slow that run down from the inside.
Yep.
Oh, but he got him.
We got him. He's going to have that run on the outside, try a crossover. Yes, he does. Good battling right now for 4th. This
Great battle
guys
here.
are really going at it.
Oh,
It's a race within a race.
It is. I mean, especially there in 3 and 4, the cars are going to be so tight. That bottom is not where you want to be. That outside car is just going to have so much more momentum. As it showed.
Yeah, he was able to make it work as the 54 is hitting just basically warm down. We have great battles all over the racetrack.
We do. Right now we got a battle for 11th. Holy moly. We got a bunch of cars battling here for 11th and 12th. We got Ronnie Morrison, we got Ty, we got Garrett. We got 2 Garretts. We got the Garrett show. I do hear in race comms some drivers possibly starting to pit. I didn't catch the name of who that was, but you'll have to keep an eye on that. Possibly green flag pit stops could be starting sooner than we expect. We do have Kenny, who made his first pit stop. He is back in 27th. So you think that was...
He was running that high line a little bit.
He was. So maybe what if he got to the wall a little bit, had to pit, or maybe a little strategy. You know, drivers do have enough tires where they could split this race in quarters if they want. So that might be the strategy with how tight these cars are. We're gonna have to see. Yeah, we got Matthew Bell is just running away with it right now.
But is he pushing too hard, Tom?
I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, you know, we know he's run really good in practice and really consistent in practice. And knowing Matthew Bell and how he runs, he's the kind of driver that really doesn't tear his stuff up. You know, he's real smooth, real consistent, and that's showing right now, especially with how tight these race cars are. I'd look for him to really kind of take some drives to school tonight, to be honest.
Don't sleep on the 84 of Abbey. He's been in there matching basically lap times with Mr. Bell. So at some point, everybody else will have to get on board with that, because the average lap times right now that the leaders are putting down are pretty stout. So and they're gapping everybody quite significantly.
Yeah, so, again, with these drivers falling off, tire fall off right now is almost about a second a lap. So tire wear is really severe. So it's going to come down to who can take care of the tires the best. At the end of a long run. And right now you can see the drivers who haven't figured out, and you can see the drivers who don't. Hopefully they can, make some changes. And again, this is a fixed setup. So these drivers got what they got. You can only you can change brake bias, you can change your steering offset and your steering ratio. That's all you can change on these cars. So whoever can adapt and figure out their car the best is who's going to prevail. So 5th, 6th, and 7th have all moved up. So 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th have all moved up about 15 spots from where they started from. So definitely want to keep an eye on, we definitely want to keep an eye on Alex. Blake's up 15. Chad's up 17 positions. So definitely want to keep an eye on those drivers. They're moving their way up. They're looking fast. So I'd be very anxious to see what happens on, fresh tires, to see how well they get their, do they have something for Matthew Bell? I'm sure they worn out their equipment driving through the field. So it'd be very interesting to see, especially if you get a late caution.
Well,
you are about...
two drivers.
Okay, Mike.
I was just going to say, I think we just had two drivers just kind of ricochet off each other there, coming to start finish. It was a 61 and that orange and yellow 411.
Okay,
yeah.
10-4 in that. I missed that.
But going back to Bell, I think his game plan right now is to build that gap as much as possible coming into these green pit stops, and having that much advantage in case something goes wrong on pit road. Maybe brakes a little too hard. He's got that cushion there for him.
I definitely do agree. I have to agree with. We got Alex up to 4th place. He's a man on a mission, I gotta say.
Favor.
And I'm watching him. He's been running that bottom. So he has
He's
that
up
bottom
16 spots.
figured out. Up 16 spots. He's a man on a mission, I gotta say. So we're about 4 laps away or so from pit stops. So we definitely got to keep an eye on that. We got a good battle right now for 4th and 5th. Really good battle. We got Alex and the 54 car, like Alex and Spencer. Both those drivers started in the back. Am I correct on that? All right, so you have Garrett Wiles, who just pit. We got Spencer in the 54 just put up in race chat. He is pitting now. So green flag pit stops. Our leader is in pit road. Again, you know, second place is pitting. You know, you got to be clean getting on the pit road. No speeding penalties. Make sure you get into your box cleanly. Get out of your box cleanly. You know, there's a lot to lose on pit road, especially in the green flag. You know, under green flag conditions.
It has begun.
You know, what do you think? You think someone's going to try to stay out a little bit and maybe hope for a caution? Or do you think everybody's going to be coming down here within a lap or two? Yeah, JR locking him up getting on the pit road.
You'll lose too much time.
Ronnie is now coming down. Yeah, yeah. Once one comes, they all start coming down pit road. You lose too much time.
Funny how that happened.
You lose too much time compared to those fresh tires.
Yep.
That's the problem.
You almost feel like you're on a hot seat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with a second and a half, you know, a lap and tire fall off. You know, if I was Alex in the 47, I'd be coming in next lap. That's just my opinion, though.
Well, he's probably on a different strategy. I'm not sure if he came in on that last series of pit stop to, you know, he may have a little more fuel than everybody else. But, yeah, he'll lose time to these other guys coming out, but I still consider him a threat.
Yeah, Alex Weaver has not stopped. Rachel Hunt has not stopped. You have a few drivers in the top 5 that have not stopped. I believe most of our drivers have come down pit road. Alright, so we got some more cars coming down pit road now. I haven't heard anything about any speeding penalties or anything like that, so that's good. So far, it seems everybody's been pretty clean on pit road. Alex Weaver, our leader, it looks like he's now bringing it down pit road, locks it up. Pretty clean entry there on pit road, though, I will say. So we got the 61 is going to take over the race lead. And we got Rachel Hunt in second place. Now, Rachel, she's a driver that can really take care of her equipment, really takes care of her tires. So, knowing Rachel, she's probably got some tire left. But again, fuel, she's probably got about 4 laps left to fuel, so I expect her at any lap now. So we have 9 drivers that have not yet made a pit stop on this cycle. So I look for them to be coming down any lap now. Because again, the issue is those drivers that have not pit, they're going to be losing so much time to the drivers on fresh tires.
Unless there's a caution.
Unless there's a caution, and maybe that's what some of these drivers are hoping for. The 47, did he have a long pit stop? He's just coming off pit road now. Did he have an issue on pit road? Alright, so the 47 did not have an issue. It seemed like he had an awful long pit stop to me, but he did not, so that is good. And I don't hear... Oh, we have a caution. Oh, no. Oh, well, this is going to change things. Oh, boy. Well,
we are in Vegas, where everything is about gambling, and those drivers who stayed out, they bet the whole, they held they bet it all. So
You are right. So right now we have 11 cars on the lead lap. So all those cars, whoever did not pit is gonna be able to pit and stay within the top 11. So be the good here. We're gonna check out a replay, see what happened here. Like the 67, did he just get loose?
I think he just came off the pit road, and I believe he was one of the drivers that.
Yeah, that might have been. Do you have some contact? Oh, they were split a slow car.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that him and Ronnie. Yeah, that was splitting that slow car. Ronnie came up a little bit and just caught the front end, and that's a shame. Tough break for those guys. All right, so those drivers who did not pit, I would definitely expect them to be coming down pit road now, get 4 fresh Goodyears and a tank of Sunoco race fuel.
There's going to be a lot of wave arounds as there's only 11 cars currently on the lead lap.
Yes, there are. Definitely going to have some wave arounds, and now it's going to be interesting to see, those cars that were started in the back, some of them are going to be up front. Do they have anything? And 4, so we got the 95 who's also coming down pit road. Like we have, so Matthew should inherit the lead here. That is right, Matthew. Yep, he came down pit road. What if he came down and just top off? They only ran about 6 laps on tires. You come down, take a set now, or do you try to get that track position, get that clean air? And I know fuel mileage is the thing with these drivers only getting about 34 to 40 laps in a tank of fuel. Drivers should be able to make, if they pit now, they can make it on one more stop. So maybe drivers come in, get some extra fuel to guarantee them making it on one more stop. It's probably not a bad idea. So one driver to keep an eye on here is we're getting drivers sorted out here. Matthew Bell, who led 90% of that first run, is now back in 10th place. So we got to keep an eye on his car, see how his car handles in that dirty air. These Xfinity cars hate dirty air. It really affects them. So it'll be interesting to see how he can work his way through traffic and if he can get back up there.
And I will keep my eye out for the number 47 of Alex Weaver as well. During that last stint, he drove his car literally to the front. So whatever he's doing, look out for, and here comes the wave around drivers. But he's going to be a threat before this is all said and done at lap 45.
Yeah, and I have to agree with you, Greg. I mean, we're not quite halfway through this race. I'm looking, again, drivers are going to be on fresh tires. So I look for, drivers there in the back of the pack that we know are fast. Look for them to be making some moves as they try to get back up there in that clean air. But I definitely... So we have a lot of cars that are going to be getting wave arounds here, getting back on the lead lap. So, we got Rachel Hunt up there in second place. She started way in the back. Again, I mentioned earlier, she is amazing racecraft, really good at taking care of her stuff. I gotta say, she might have something for these drivers. She's really good, really consistent. I look for her to be, a factor, as we get in here to the second half of this race here. Yep, so we got all those drivers that you see now on track are all the wave arounds. All right, 1 to green, so they got to get on that throttle, hustle around, catch that pace car as we get ready to get this race back underway. Got the wave rounds coming around. So what do you guys think? We're getting ready to go green here. What do you think is going to happen here on the restart? Any predictions?
Get ready for that 95 to come on through.
10-4. Yeah, we definitely got to keep our eye on the 95 and Alex Weaver. Where is Alex? Is deep in the field right now. He's 14.
Yeah, 14.
Oh,
So-
he'll be there. He'll
So
be
Alex
there.
did it once. Can he do it again? We are getting ready. Pace cars off. We are going green, green, green again here at Las Vegas. Good,
Oh, what a
good start
launch.
there by Rachel. Rachel got a really good launch there.
Wow.
We're going 3
And the
wide in the
exact opposite
back.
happened to the 12.
3 wide in the back.
Not a great restart for the 12. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he
Yeah.
missed a shift or anything, but he definitely was not on the same page as everybody else.
Yeah, the 12 got a really bad start there. Might have missed a shift. It's hard to say, but yeah, he is really dropped back. We got a gaggle of cars here. Everybody's fighting for that position. Got the fresh tires. The best these cars are going to handle all run those first few laps. Now's the time to make your move.
We got a race for the lead right now. The 001, 61 to Ty Dowman. 001 is down low. Dowman's committed to that higher line.
Yep. We got Rachel Hunt out front.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about Rachel.
I got Rachel Hunt
There we
out
go.
front. Using that high line, she's looking real good, real
Battle
smooth.
was for second place.
And that was a battle for second place that Mike was talking about. And as these guys battle, it's going to allow Rachel to maybe, potentially pull away here and maybe they'll pull away and save some tires, save their equipment. Matthew Bell, he is on a mission. He is moving. He's going to
He is
split
3
these
wide.
cars 3 wide. He is up 5 spots since the restart. He is on a move. Look at him.
And here comes the 47.
And the 47 is right there with him as well. Matthew Bell and Alex Weaver are making some big moves. They are wasting no time getting to the front, which honestly is no surprise. But apparently clean air is not affecting, that dirty air, I should say, is not affecting them as much as at least I think.
And again, he's still using that lower line. They're on pressure tires. That worked at the beginning of the race. I guess the decreased track temperature is not really affecting the track as we thought as well.
Now as we got a battle for the lead here. Yeah, looks like
The 84 have it.
Yeah. Yeah, Shane got it. As Rachel's going to have a run, is she going to try the bottom or just stay in line? Looks like she's just going to kind of stay in line. Here comes Matthew Bell on the inside for third. Alex Weaver right behind him. And those guys have that bottom line figured out. They are on a move. Matthew Bell for second. Looks like, ooh, Rachel got a little tight there. The 54 checked up a little bit. Good job by the 54 to not get into Rachel. It was a good job checking up there. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was contact between the two. It looked like there definitely might have been. I don't see any damage on the back, but we will see. And Matthew Bell trying to get second there from Rachel. He's got that bottom figured out. He's got second.
And the 47 following.
Yeah, we got 47 there.
Oh, Rachel's got a run on the outside.
Rachel does have a run on the outside.
I don't think this battle for second's over yet.
No, I don't think so either. Meanwhile, Shane is checking out. He's saying, you guys keep battling. I'm just going to check out, go to a different zip code, and I'll see you all later. That's what he's hoping for.
He's in and out.
Yep.
Once these guys get sorted out, I think they'll be able to run him down.
I do agree.
Falling back. Yeah, Rachel is falling back.
Now she's saving.
Yeah, again, and she could be, saving them tires, hoping for a long green flag run. She might be able to get back up there. We got Matthew Bell. In case anybody hasn't seen, he is back in second place. He is a man on a mission, and he was a tenth faster last lap on Shane, and he is running him down. And Alex Weaver is up to fourth.
he is just hugging that outside line. So close to the outside wall.
Yeah, he is. Matthew is just a man on a mission. He's got that 95 Chevrolet Dr. Pepper Camaro. Got that thing on rails tonight. He is, laser focused. He's a man on a mission. Well, as Matthew is trying to run down Shane here, it's probably going to happen in the next lap or two. We'll give these guys a lap or two and come back when they start battling for the lead. What's going on there, middle of the back of the pack? How's everything looking back there? Like everybody,
pretty single file.
Yeah, everyone's pretty single file. Looks like everybody's maybe just kind of riding.
There is a group of cars slightly back towards them. Looks like they're 2x2, a little further back though.
And we do some 2x2 racing there in the back. Catch who that was, but yeah, there's, for the most part there, everybody's pretty single file.
Maybe just looking to get to the last 25 laps and see what everybody does.
And that's the whole thing. You got at least one more pit stop. After that pit stop, then you go all out. And
yep.
And it's time to put that hammer down. I am keeping an eye on the intervals here from in our top 5, and everything's staying pretty relatively the same as far as that goes. Yeah. Matthew was about half a take quicker that last lap. He is catching them, but again, he's got that dirty air now. Tires are getting hot. He doesn't have that luxury of having that fresh tires, really, really fresh tires like he did when he first came through the pack about, 8-9 laps ago. But he is there. But again, you got Shane in that clean air. We all know how important that clean air is to these Xfinity cars. So it's can Shane hold him off being in that clean air? What do you guys think?
For the second that these guys up front go side to side, Mr. Hinton will be waiting in the wing. And there he comes.
Here he comes. It's a good view right here of the back bumper of Shane here.
At this point, do you want to pass him?
No, I would
Conserve a little tire. Yeah. You got a fast car. You can pass him.
Is it beneficial for you to pass him though?
Honestly, no. I do like the idea of saving a little tire. Just take it easy, save the car.
Draft through the work.
You got that draft. And again, knowing you got one more pit stop, I think that is the way to go, because they are pulling away from 3rd and 4th. So. We can try to that outside, getting a big run on that outside. There he goes on the inside, down the back stretch. Can that inside? Can he hold it on the inside? Looks like he's going to try to slide up in front. Yes, he is. Nice job there. Got Shane. He's got to run. He's going to try the outside. Now it looks like he's going to just kind of sit behind him. Yeah, now if you're Shane, what do? You kind of maybe, sit behind him for a few laps, watch his line, kind of maybe learn what he's doing, learn where maybe you can pick up a 10th or so?
I think so. I wouldn't push it too far.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. Again, we got probably 64 laps into this race. We still got a lot of racing to go. Looks like for the most part throughout the field, everybody's running pretty smooth, pretty single file. So I think these drivers are kind of content right now and just logging laps. Yep, just logging laps. Oh, these guys are, all these drivers here are just kind of logging some laps here. Yeah, let's do a little run through the field here. And let you guys know how everybody's running. So, Matthew Bell is currently
new here.
First place. Yeah, nothing new here. But he's got that lead. He's got that clean air. We got Shane there in second, staying right there with Matthew, which is good.
He's keeping pace.
He is keeping pace. Got 54 Spencer in the third place right now. He's been having a really good run. Really, he's doing really well tonight. Got Alex Weaver, fourth place. He's coming from the back up to fourth. He's staying strong there in fourth place. He's doing good. Fifth place, we have Jared in the 04. Again, another driver looking really, really strong tonight. We got Rachel Hunt in the sixth spot right now. And she started way in the back. Definitely did. She's doing pretty well there. Got Mark Miller in the 06. He's currently seventh. He is up 20 spots from where he started
on that backstretch.
And I'm getting reports that Shane Abbey was in the wall on the backstretch. So we're definitely going to have to take a look at that. Hope he doesn't have too. Ooh, he's got. Yeah, he pancaked that right side. It's going to really affect the handling of that race car. That is.
Yeah, losing time as we speak.
That is a shame. He was keeping up there with Matthew Bell. Yeah, he's going to lose second. Fortunately, it's going to be probably not much of a contest. He's keeping that outside working. Again, depending on how you hit the right side of these Xfinity cars, it can loosen him up a little bit. He doesn't have a ton of damage, so. But he's. All right, so we're going to keep on moving through the field here. Going to go to Dustin Lamb, 8th place. Doing well, sitting there in 8th. The 9th place is the 58 of Blake Mosley. 10th place, we have 61 of Ty, looking pretty good tonight. We have 11th, a triple 3 of Zach in 11th place. 12th place, we have Charles Griffin. He is up 16 spots from the start of this race. Looking pretty good. 13th, 96. We got JR sitting there in 13th. Number 14th, 411. We got Chad. Chad's got some company there behind him. He needs to step on it. And yeah, he's in a battle there with Nick for 14th. There's Nick running. Trying to get, there he goes. Got that inside line. 15th, who we got in 15th? Yeah, we have Nick in 15th. It was Chad there in 14th. Yeah, we got Tyler Ott sitting there in 16th position. We got Michael Dow, the number 12, sitting there in 17th. 18th, Austin, sitting there in 18th. Oop, yeah, he's sitting there in 18th. We got the 19th position will be the number 15 of Chris, and those are all the lead lap drivers. We have 19 cars currently on the lead lap. We got a battle here for 8th place. As pit stops are going to be starting here very shortly. Yeah, Rachel is coming to pit road, and these drivers are in the pit window now to make it on fuel. So we got Rachel coming down pit road. I look for most of these drivers to start following here in the next lap or two. Yeah, so Rachel did pit under that first caution, under that last caution. So I feel, knowing Rachel, she's probably maybe just trying to short pit a little bit, maybe get them fresh tires. You know, again, drivers are in the fuel window now to make it. Get those 4 fresh tires and maybe try to gain some track position on them fresh tires. To gamble, it might work if drivers stay out. You know, 5, 6 more laps.
She rolled the dice last time and it pulled off and it worked out. So
it did pay off last time.
He's gonna double down, I guess.
Why not? Why not? We got Dustin pushing, or being pushed, I should say. We got a really good battle here for 7th, 8th. These guys are really going at it.
Well, the pitting cycle has begun, so
Matthew Bell, our leader, is on pit road. Again, for these drivers, you know, no speeding on pit road, getting your box clean, no mistakes.
great strategy move here.
Yeah, so, you know, what these drivers are hoping now that are coming in, but hoping it stays green.
Wow.
If it doesn't,
A little hot.
you know, yeah, you got drivers coming in hot. That was close to be a speeding penalty. I'm not sure. Yeah, we got Mark Miller, Dustin pitting. Yeah, everybody's coming in now for 4 fresh tires and a
47 needs to pit right now.
tank of Sunoco fuel. Yep. Oh, here he comes. Is he slowing down? No.
Oh no.
Staying out.
Oh no. He's staying out.
He's
And
staying out.
that's
He's
gonna
hoping
be
for a
his
caution.
Yeah. Oh, he's praying for a caution.
Yes, he is.
Man, but my fear is he's gonna just that strategy may backfire because
He's already, and he's already been out there 3 laps or so since, you know, the leaders have pit. He's going to be losing so much time. And we said earlier, 1.5 seconds a lap.
all you have to do is look to the ticker on your left and you'll see it in real time. The enormous drop in speed that he's experiencing. So,
But that is a... Was that...
Oh, God damn it.
Was that...
No caution?
Okay, that was... All right. Well, we stay green.
Oh, wow.
It looked like... 10-4. Yeah, looked like he might have been trying to get on pit road, put too much rear brake in it, and just lost it. Wow.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, we will definitely get back to you on that. We're checking to see who that was. We will let everybody know then on who that was. So again, if you're Alex, you know,
It was the 010.
what is your... Maybe his theory is if he stays out long enough and then he comes in for them 4 fresh tires, you know, if he knows he has a fast car, he might be able to gain that track position back that he's losing right now at the end of a run. You guys think, here we got, is that Matthew Bell? Matthew Bell looks like just unlapped himself. We got Alex Weaver, looks like he's coming down pit road now. And I did get reports that was the 010 of Dustin Lamb, who we saw. It looked like he was heading to the wall, but his car looks like it has no damage, so also some rear end damage, but that was very odd. So, but yeah, he's moving. He's still on track. So.
Yeah, based on what I saw from the replay, it looks like he was trying to come down pit road. He was braking and decelerating, but I think he just overshot.
Oh my goodness, these cars that are trying to unlap themselves are putting on a clinic right now, and a lot of pressure.
He's closing really
Top
quick.
4 has not been.
So the
Yes.
top 4 is praying for a caution right now because they are being queued away on time.
And they will have to pit. They only got about 2
Very
laps of
soon.
fuel left.
Very soon.
So they got to be coming down any lap now.
Kumbaya, my lord, I need a caution.
Yes, yes.
Because they've made their beds, and provided a caution doesn't come out, it's over with.
Yeah, we got Matthew Bell. He's up there. He is second and a half faster than the leader. He is the first car in the pack right now that has completed his pit stops. So once these top 4 start pitting, he will inherit the lead.
Here's the first one.
Yeah, so 3 drivers left to pit. That Griffin is coming in now. So the top 3 still not have pit. They got to be coming down any laps. They got to be on fumes. So we got one of them coming down now. The
Here's
61 is
another.
coming down now.
But
So that's going to put
that's
Matthew Bell up to, should put him in 3rd place. And again, he's got those fresh tires. He's running down those drivers very quickly. We got 15 laps to go here. So what do you guys think? Matthew's looking good. He's kept his car clean, all raced. He's got a gap there to the car behind him. Got 5 seconds back to.
I think this is
4th
Matthew
place.
Bell's race to lose. I mean, it's just it's all in his hands.
I think it's over.
Yep.
He has the hottest car out there, and it's just a matter of can he survive.
Yeah.
I think I never want to call a race too early, but it's just that the show of dominance on this racetrack tonight has just been
Leader coming to pit road.
second to none. I mean,
Yep.
it's
And we got the leader on pit road right now coming down. That's going to leave Matthew Bell inheriting the lead, coming to 13 laps to go. Looking out that windshield, we've got a lot of traffic. Now, traffic, they're going to be a factor. They're going to let him go. They're going to race him, just try to stay on the lead lap. If they race him, 2nd place is going to be able to, gain some ground on. So it's going to be interesting to see here. Got a lot of traffic in front of him. It's going to be interesting to see how he can get through it here. Can he get through it cleanly? Doing pretty good so far. Looks like everybody's just about getting out of his way, kind of letting him.
His car's working basically on the top and the bottom, so it's one of those things that drivers that want to make sure that I want to at least stay on the lead lap just in case the caution comes out. But the way his car is working right now, that's just an inevitability that he's going to get around to.
So we got 12 in the 002 right now. Everybody else is single file.
this is for
We
12
got battle
13.
12 and 13th. So right now, just let everybody know at home, Matthew Bell still has a 5.5 second lead over Jared in the 54 car. And it's
10 to go.
10 to go this time by. So, so your Matthew Bell right now, you got about, 10 laps to go. We all know, you're hoping for no cautions. You want to keep it clean, keep out of trouble, and that was when you just got to keep yourself calm in that, in that driver's seat and not make any mistakes, right?
Keep hitting your marks.
Keep hitting your marks, stay focused. We've all been there at the end of the race, knowing, like, knowing as a driver you have it locked up, you know, you have a really good chance of winning this, and you make that one little mistake. So.
You know, and the possibility of cautions coming out late too also could be on their mind too. You know.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of variables that go into these late ending scenarios.
It's very true. And one thing I do want to give a quick shout out to, I want to give a quick shout out to Mother Nature, as we did not get any snow in this Xfinity race like we did Saturday.
That was unbelievable.
In the actual Xfinity race at Vegas. So thank you, Mother Nature, for that. I just want to give a shout out. So we got
fifth.
We got
Alex Weaver.
Battle for fifth here. Alex Weaver. Yeah, looks like he's trying. Oh, nice
what a
save.
save. He's still rolling.
Yeah, got the 333. Not even on the lead lap, racing him really hard. You know, that's racing for the pace that hard. Oh, these drivers there's some tension. There's some tension.
He's trying to tell him to get out of the way. And,
yes, he is.
Oh.
Is that his fourth place right in front?
Oh my God.
He is. Yeah. So the 333 again is not on the lead lap. So.
Oh wow.
Staying way high. Alex got that one. Now, if you're Alex, you know, you run down that 333, you give him a little reminder, like, you know, hey, that wasn't cool. I'm on the lead lap. You're not. You know, you gotta remember that. You know, into this race or next race maybe. So we got 5 laps to go here. We got the leader is in traffic. You know, got 5 cars in front of him. So drivers are getting out of his way, which is very nice of them. Just staying to the inside, let him go by. No one really battling him. Still got about a 5-second lead over second. Yeah, Michael Dow, an unscheduled pit stop, I would assume. Unless he did not maybe get his fuel calculations right. Maybe they didn't get enough fuel in it. That is tough to say. That driver's definitely being very nice. Get out of the way. Ooh, we got a slow car in the backstretch. Michael Adams, was he in the wall? Looks like he's been in the wall. He's got a lot of right side damage. Got off gate. Yeah, we got 3 to go here. Matthew Bell
on
just
cruise
holding
control.
on. Yeah, 13 drivers on the lead lap. Just stay focused. Bring it home, right? I do gotta say though, he has put on a really good show tonight. Kept it clean. He just had this track figured out tonight. You know, he was a man on a mission.
So. I mean, it's no doubt. I mean, to run it that strong and that clean, I mean, that just comes down to precision. You know, knowing what to do, knowing where to put the car in the situation.
Yep. And I did notice in practice as he was trying different lines and figuring out where the car was working and wasn't working. So here we are at 9th place. Oops, we got Matthew Bell coming out of 4. Final lap for Matthew Bell. Keep it clean. He's got a 6-second lead. He's just got to bring it home.
Just 2 more turns.
Yeah. We got
it looks like we've got some drivers. Not
Uh,
enough fuel in the tank.
Not enough fuel. Yep, that is the reports what we're hearing. Not enough fuel. Matthew Bell coming out of turn 4 into the tri-oval. Checkered flag for Matthew Bell.
What a great race for him.
That really was. That really was. So we got Spencer, 54, second place. Third place goes to the 04. Alex Weaver, really good job tonight. He was up at least 16
he was up a lot of
spots, 17 spots from where he started, I believe. Bringing up fourth. And Shane Abbey, fifth place, our top 5. So everybody just stick around. We're going to get our drivers here up in the booth for our post-race interviews. And we will be back here with you shortly in just a minute. Matthew Bell gonna give us a little victory celebration. Burn it down. We're gonna let Matthew Bell keep burning it down here for a minute. Once he's done, we will. Once he's done, gets out of his race car, we'll hear from him and get his comments on the race.
I'm good to go.
Matthew Bell, first place. Awesome job, first of all. You looked really good out there. You know, tell us, how was it? How'd it go?
It was pretty non-eventful, to be honest. It was, I just kind of tried to save my right front for each, every long run, and it worked out pretty well. I knew if I didn't take myself out, I had a pretty good shot at getting back to the front, so I kind of just tried to take my time. And, well, I burnt my right front off more than I would have if I was up front, because I was running the top more to pass them, but once I got back out there, it was saving right fronts again.
Yeah,
What a dominant performance, by you, Matt. As far as how much time did you put in, knowing where to put your car and changing track conditions? I mean, walk us through how you felt about that.
I didn't really put much. Like, I did be fixed all week with Shane, so I guess that helped a little bit. But even that's different than what this drive's like. So, I didn't really prepare any different than usual. I just guess I had more track time at Vegas, but it was mostly just run the white line when you could, and if you're passing someone, you can go up for a bit, but you want to be on the white line.
Yeah, 10-4, and again with this track going in the night and cooling down, how much did that affect the car?
It didn't really affect it much. When we first started, when I first went green, it was hotter out, and you couldn't. The only difference I really felt was you couldn't really run the bottom in 1 and 2 when we first started. But once the nighttime came and once it cooled down, you could run it a bit better than earlier.
All right, copy that. Well, again, awesome job on first place. You did a really good job tonight. Heck of a show, and congratulations. And I hope maybe keep some momentum here going into Phoenix. What are your thoughts on Phoenix?
I like it. I'm not a big fan. Like, I don't think I'll be as quick as I was there as I was here, but it's the new one, right? Like the very new one?
Yep, it is. It's the new layout, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll hopefully be quick there as well.
All right, 10-4. Anybody, before we let you go here, anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, all the admins, broadcasters. There was a really good race, and then our team actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So shout out to all of them.
That's what you call some teamwork right there, right?
Yes, sir.
And real quick, speaking of team, Alex Weaver, he was up 20 spots from where he started, so definitely got to give him a shout out.
Yeah, he unfortunately his PC kicked him out just before qualifying, so he had to miss the queue. So yeah.
Okay, 10-4 on that. That's
dead last to fourth's pretty good.
I would say so. All right, Matt. Well, we will let you go again. Congratulations on first place. Good job.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. So, Shane, second place. You got a copy. Shane is there, but he's muted. Shane, if you could hear us, unmute yourself. We're having some.
I think you're trying to reach Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer. I'm sorry. I'm just. Yep, clearly can't read. Spencer, you there? Spencer is still muted. There he is. Unmuted. Spencer, you got a copy. We're having some technical difficulties. Correct. Yeah, he's unmuting himself. Yeah, some technical difficulties. Spencer, do you have push to talk on? Just curiosity.
There it is.
There you go. All right,
Yeah,
there
forced
he
me
is.
into push to talk.
10-4. Spencer, second place. Good job tonight. Give us a little insight on your race. How was it?
Just same as Matt, pretty relaxing. Nothing dramatic happened. Just I'm not the best at saving tires, so I got what I could out of it.
Yeah, 10-4, 10-4. And like Matthew said, really good job by your whole team. Everybody, top first 5 drivers?
Yeah.
If I'm correct? So awesome job by your team tonight. And again, good job on second place. So any other thoughts on tonight's race? Anyone do we thank?
I'd just say the whole team running top 5, and Alex with getting what he could. He pretty much can start wherever, and he's probably one of the best at saving tires on the team. So
all right.
He had a little lap traffic trouble at the end, but still had a good finish.
Yeah, 10-4. There was definitely some lap traffic not being very kind to some of the top 5 there, I will say, as far as that goes. But hey, good job bringing it home P2. Any thoughts on Phoenix next week?
Not one of my best tracks, so I'll take a top 10, to be honest.
Okay, 10-4. So hoping for a top 10. All right, sounds good. I like it. All right, well, Spencer, again, thank you, and we will let you get out of here, and we will see you next week at Phoenix.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We got Jarrett in the 04 bringing it home P3. Jared, you got a copy. Jared, you are currently muted. There you go. You got a copy? Can't hear you at all. You on push to talk?
Maybe he's on push to talk too.
Are you on push to talk too? Is your mic turned on? There you go, folks, we do apologize having some technical difficulties here with Jared finishing 3rd. He's trying to get his mic figured out here. And anyways, Jared, awesome job tonight bringing home P3rd. Again, good job for your entire team bringing home 1 through 5th. Just awesome job tonight, keeping it out of trouble. You did really good. And can't wait to see what you guys bring on at Phoenix. Definitely think I think your team's going to do pretty well, to be honest. So we have our finishing order up right now.
Hello,
Mike. Do you want to? Oh, Jared. Hey, there he is. Jared, hey. Oh, you're good. You're good. So again, congratulations, P3. Give us a little insight on the race and tell us how it went.
No, when it comes to these and everything, I'm not the best one out there to save tires. So I just tried to lean on my teammates to get any insight to best way I could save tires, and I guess it worked a little bit.
Okay. So speaking of insight, give us a little insight. Like what were they telling you?
Just mostly like with steering ratios and what line to run and where to be off throttle and when to get back on and just different stuff like that.
And an instance like this, this is where teammates really help and, kind of come in handy. Am I correct?
Oh, most definitely. I got some of the best teammates that I could ask for. These guys are awesome when it comes to trying to figure this stuff out.
That's good. It's good. I'm glad to hear that. And So we got Phoenix next week. How do you feel about that?
I'm not too sure yet. I haven't really ran the new configuration or Phoenix really much in general with the Xfinity cars, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right, copy that. We will definitely be keeping an eye on you and your whole team next week at Phoenix. Again, good job, P3, and can't wait to see you all next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to bring up our finishing order here. And Mike, Greg, do you guys want to run down the finishing order?
Absolutely. Yeah. First, taking P1, Matthew Bell in the 95. P2, Spencer Hitton in the 54. Jared Matthew 04 in the P3 spot. 4, Alex Weaver in the 47. 5, Shane Abbey in the 84. Rachel Hunt coming in the 6th position there in the 016. 7th position is Ty Dowman in the 61. Chad Stearns in the 411, coming in the 8th spot. 9th, JR in the 96. Finishing up the top 10 there, Tyler Ott in the 56. Greg, you there?
And we got 11th place, Nicholas Lamb in the 19 car. 12th, Charles Griffin in the 002. 13th, Blake Mosley in the 58. 14th, Garrett Austin in the number 35 car. 15th, Zach Holloway in the 333. 16th, Dustin Lamb in the 010. 17th, Kenny in the 14 car. 18th place, Garrett Wise in the 926 car. 19th, it'll be Mr. Mark Miller in the 06. 20th is going to be Dave in the 39 car. Matthew Dow in the 20, bringing home in 21st. Michael Dow in the 12 car. We have 22nd place is Chris in the 15 car. Fabricio bringing it home in 23rd place.
Love that name.
In the 31. That is a really awesome name. Really got to learn how to pronounce it. Got to practice that. Michael Adams in the bringing home 24th. Ronnie Morrison 25th. Andrew in the 26th. Randy 27th. Derek 28th. Chad 29th. So he definitely
surprising to see Derek down there that far. I was really hoping for him to have a better race.
And I know Derek's been struggling with some equipment issues lately. I know he's hopefully getting some stuff figured out and kind of squared away. But all in all, what are you guys' thoughts of the race here? We can wrap this up and we can let everyone get out of here then.
Absolutely great race. I think the drivers did everything that needed to be to race clean. There was no, obvious, mistakes made out there, but really clean race. It's just sheer dominance by Matt Bell there. So I think he definitely had the car to beat tonight, and he proved it. So hats off to him.
I do agree. And one thing, just want to touch on to leave all our fans with something to keep an eye on next weekend. The 333 and the 47. I think there's going to be some retaliation coming next week, maybe?
I don't really anticipate that, to be honest with you. I'm looking, these guys, I considered it hard racing, and if it's a retaliatory situation, of course, the admins here will deal with that as it occurs. But however, due to a strategy call by Mr. Bell, enable him to get out to a 5-second lead that he never relinquished, even through traffic. And I have to applaud him for the win, and look forward to next week.
Yeah, that is correct. Matthew pitting there early and getting that clean air and getting them fresh tires, I think really helped out. So our Marriott Hotel Grand National Series is at Phoenix Raceway next week. It is the new Phoenix. Just want to keep that in mind for y'all. They got 100 laps next week around Phoenix. Tough little track, lots of hard braking. You got that, you got the dog leg that's wide open there, so lots of room to pass there. I look for a lot of good racing, and I can't wait. I'm excited to see what these drivers bring to Phoenix. I think it's going to be a really good show, and I'm
A
excited.
little bit of everything there at that track. A little bit of
It
everything.
really is. It really is. They call it the road course of ovals. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. I'm excited,
Yep.
and I can't wait. So again, on behalf of Next Gen Broadcasting, we thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you everybody for watching. Check out Front Row Esports, Next Gen Broadcasting. We are on Facebook, YouTube. So check us out. Give us a like. Don't forget to comment, subscribe. We appreciate it. It helps us out, and we enjoy it very much. We love seeing the comments. We do read all the comments, by the way. So just keep that in mind. So on behalf of myself, Tom Freitas, Greg McClendon, brain farts. Michael Wood. We got Michael Wood. We got Kel Butler here for being in the background. Thank you for running race control tonight. Awesome job with that. We had Steven Johnson, who was running all the cameras and being the little info bird in my ear, you could say. So I appreciate that very much. And again, just thank you for all the drivers and all the fans for coming out tonight. We will let you all go, and everybody have a good night. And we will see you tomorrow night for our truck series right back here at Las Vegas for 90 laps. I look for a lot of the same racing. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you tomorrow night.